Hi, thanks for stopping by. This slide here is just one to show y'all. And today's February 23rd, 2026. And what this is all about is the inbound processor. The inbound processor is a REST API hooked up to a AWS SES email box. So what that means when somebody like this organizer here uses this create at calendarsnack.com, this could be any domain set up with our calendar invite server. In particular, this one is attached to AWS SES mailbox. And this person here, using their personal calendar as CRUD, create, read, update, and delete, to talk to this API endpoint, is sending data from their personal or business calendar. In this case here, this has the NBA data on it, the National Basketball Association data on it, for the league schedule for 2026. And that data has been sent to this box. It hits the gateway itself. And this is what happens here. I'll pick up the narrative. The calendar invite from Zach's calendar client is copied to an AWS SES email box from the organizer's calendar client. This is Zach over here. In this demo, it's create at calendarsnack.com. The calendar invite data is disassembled and stored as a new event in the DynamoDB database with a UID assigned to the organizer's calendar client email address. So the UID for the event and the creator of the event itself is matched to the creator's email box sent to this endpoint here. So what happens is we match those two for life in the database, and he or she who sends more data in the REST API pipeline, i.e. from their own calendar client, can update data based on that UID to calendar client association. This happens because we ETL the data. We actually grind all the data down into an ETL pipeline in the background, as I'm showing you up here, using Lambdas, a S3 bucket, and then good old DynamoDB, and then the REST API outbound. The updates are using the organizer's calendar client, such as edit and save. So that means if I hit edit or save, that data is actually going back to the storage shed, if you will, and running down the ETL pipeline, and the data to the UID is matched and updated accordingly in the database. Examples of this to include changes to the date, time, location of message body, or for promotional offers in the subject line, message body, or secret location. That means that once somebody has actually used one of our REST APIs on the internets, including someone like Mandy, she puts in her email address, she hits send the invite, she has actually sent a calendar invite like this here. And in the REST API engine, as I go back here, that is automatically updated, meaning that anytime the organizer updates something in the database pipeline to something that a UID has been shared downstream off one of our landing pages, that auto update happens automatically in the background, and she or he receives an updated calendar invite. So that means if you go look at these pages here, we're always using a REST API. Anytime this data is changed off the personal calendar, sent to the API endpoint, the data changes in the pages, and it changes in any calendar invites like here sent downstream. That's the end of the Tech Talk. Thanks for stopping by.